Steady now.
Incoming proves something of a hit for the Liverpool-based developer Rage Software. Even being bundled with certain graphics cards, it earned praise for its technical prowess and gameplay after launching in 1998. You'd think a console port would have been very difficult, but the release of a powerful new console helped enable the transition. Part of the Europeans' Dreamcast launch lineup, Rage would bring the shooter to the newest 6th gen system. It felt like a good fit next to Sega's own arcade-style titles such as Sega Rally 2 and Virtua Fighter 3 Team Battle, and there's a decent amount of explosive fun to be had here, albeit with a few caveats. There's something resembling a story here, but it's extremely minimal. In essence, aliens are invading Earth in the far future of 2009, and it's up to you to repel the invaders on land, in the air, and even in space itself. Across 6 scenarios, each with their own unique locations such as Kenya or the United States, the brief text scrolls will fill you in on the context of each mission, but there's almost no in-game story to speak of.
Phase complete.
In fairness, Incoming tried to ape arcade classics, and trying to insert too heavy a narrative would have disrupted the flow of gameplay, so it's not too much of a bother. Instead, the action does much of the talking. Each scenario sees you completing 10 separate phases, tasking you with manning a vehicle and completing certain objectives.
Follow waypoint marker.
These range from defending a key building using a mounted turret, repelling spaceships using a helicopter, or manning a tank to combat other land vehicles. It proves a varied experience, thrusting you between multiple vehicles with little time to catch your breath, and phases often last a few minutes each. Despite the spread of vehicles, controls feel tight and allow you to pick up and play with ease, though the perspective constantly resetting to first person between phases may irritate some.
Defend installation.
The act of blasting aliens is also satisfying thanks to potent explosions and rapid fire combat. It certainly isn't deep, but the intensity is welcome nonetheless. Incoming sports several features ripped straight from the arcades. Scoring systems see you earn points for all your kills, lives allow you to reset on a phase if you die, and losing all your lives results in a continue screen. Eventually, you can earn a game over, and then log your score onto a leaderboard, though unlike games of yesteryear, you can save between each scenario. It can prove a frustrating game at times, where certain phases see foes spawn endlessly around you if you're required to travel to a waypoint. Oddly, there's no way to repair your ship or earn more lives either, but despite these omissions, most gamers will likely clear this in around 4 hours, though it may take longer depending on your proficiency in shoot-em-ups. It's just a shame that, unlike the classics it's inspired by, Incoming can struggle to keep you invested. The main mode doesn't really sport anything to incentivise returning, such as unlockables or bonus objectives, and the last few missions are reused levels with a slight twist.
Destroy all alien.
Arcade pays further homage to older titles, seeing you essentially play endlessly until you run out of lives as enemies spawn in. There's even power-ups this time around, letting you upgrade your weapon, recharge shields, and even activate a smart bomb.
Power up selected.
Unfortunately, the unchallenging leaderboards for this mode can be easily conquered. It does sport 2-player modes too, with body count seeing you vie for the most kills, while Defense Force has you protecting your own facility. They're fun diversions, though the vertical split screen can make it tricky to see all the action.
Incoming alien fighters.
Incoming's arrival to the Dreamcast was met with anticipation, but many at the time felt it was visually underwhelming. The positives include explosive effects and spacious levels, but though it runs nicely for the most part, there are a few noticeable dips as you can hear gunfire slowing down. Pop-in is rather frequent, and everything has a bland and dated look that results in drab environments and poor looking geometry. Next to competing launch titles, it's not great. The sound fares better, with potent gunfire and strong explosions that add some oomph to the action. The music is also rather enjoyable, made up of several catchy electronic tunes that fit with the pace of combat. The minimal voice work is tolerable, even if some lines are repeated. Incoming proved a fitting part of the Dreamcast launch lineup, a no-frills action game that prioritises arcade-style fun over anything else. Those wanting to add a deep action game, or one with greater longevity, need not apply here, and it certainly doesn't push the system to its limits. However, if you're looking for a good excuse to blast away aliens for a few hours of brain-on-hold fun, you could do a lot worse.